Well, hello there everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and it's a new season of Veronica Mars. It's season 3, I guess the penultimate one, really, for this show, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how things go, if the bar gets raised from what season 2 has now established, I guess, especially with how insane that season was. But yeah, I am looking forward to it all the same, because again, season 2 was just incredible, and there's a few, of course, interesting prospects to come into season 3 on, given how season 2 ended. You know, Aaron died, of course, with the help of, well, obviously there was the hit from Duncan, but Clarence was, of course, he was, of course, nearby to be able to execute the scenario. See what I did there? Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with Weevil, because obviously I don't expect that to be the end. Kind of like how, although this was more of a, I guess, emotional response, but I kind of didn't expect Beaver to have completely killed off Keith. So yeah, but like I said, that was more emotional with Weevil getting arrested, and I expect some kind of kerfuffle's going to come up. So he can play an integral role with this season, so yeah. But yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what goes down this season. So with that said, let's get into Veronica Mars Season 3. It's Episode 1. Let's go.
Here it is, first day of college. What do you say, Veronica? New school, fresh start?
Yeah!
How about you try not to piss anyone off this time around?
Yeah, isn't that the same college she went to, like in, I think it was episode 16 of season 2?
Question any of the passengers. The current record for solving the case
I'm the cook.
is 16
I don't know.
minutes. Courtesy of the amazing Mr. Foyle.
Ah.
All right,
It's got a big rep.
I think it's okay to read magazines over there. They even cut them up sometimes, make little collages.
Wow. That's condescending. It was the butler.
The blind, yet not really blind, fiddle player, Rutherford Styles.
Damn, she got it.
Congratulations, Veronica. All right, everybody, you can stop.
She didn't even have much effort.
And a new record holder. 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
So,
Killer is Countess McGee. Dr.
Countess
Landry just
McGee.
asked me who I was going to send away for the rest of his natural-born days. That kind of sold me on blind Rutherford. There's one thing I can't figure out, though. What did you do for the extra 10 minutes?
Oh, damn. Damn. Ooh. New kind of intro.
People are saying Dick's a mess.
I can imagine.
You know, on account of his brother Greg Louganis off my roof.
It
Yeah.
wasn't your fault Cassidy jumped.
Nothing's ever my fault.
Like it wasn't his fault with the whole Felix situation at the beginning of season 2. Yeah, could go on.
Right up here.
Vinny. I'm busy.
Okay.
Ooh.
You want to be that guy?
So is that shit what was contained? I don't know.
Here we are in front of the Empire State Building.
That's a Chrysler building.
Ah.
Veronica, there are a few things in life.
If there's a
that
taller
make you
building,
prefer
that's
my
the Empire.
age and experience in charge while I'm away, and he's been instructed to maul your boyfriend if he's here past midnight.
Backup's in charge? What about the bitch?
He is
he's been
backup.
seeing?
Oh. Oh. I don't think backup liked that.
Example of American automotive engineering is mine. Oh my god.
Oh, he's been stolen.
Where's all your stuff?
Oh, great.
It's all gone.
He's been burgled.
Everything I own.
Veronica, are you Piz?
Yes, I'm Piz.
What a name, Piz. I'm sure he
Wallace?
can get quite the
Are you in there
Piz
somewhere?
take
Come here.
of his name.
Not just a guitar. Okay, it was a 1967 Gretsch Astrojet Red Top.
It's not just a guitar.
It's like the holy grail of guitars, okay? I spent 2 summers mowing lawns just to earn enough to buy it.
He loves his guitars.
They stole your stuff and covered your car in dirt? You're not welcome here.
So did you piss off?
It wasn't long.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Frack?
No Battlestar Galactica fans in the mix, I see.
Ah.
A frack
holy
is
frack.
the profanity of the future. I'm trying not to swear.
It's very enlightened of you, Mo. So, what the frack is with this first welcome mic?
It's so funny though, because all I can just think about with Veronica just saying that, and obviously, you know, frack substitutes profanity, I guess. So yeah, is another show that Kristen Bell appeared in. You might know it. I might have reacted to it a while ago. Might have loved it. But if you know, you know. But of course, they had a system where, you know, it would replace profanities, like with holy shirt balls or holy fork.
You my ride?
Get in, we need to move.
Hello?
The dean of this university. How many women like me have to be raped? Have to end up like
Oh, we are continuing this story. Shit.
2 wasn't enough. Shut down the fraternity houses.
Look at that. Of course, all the guys in the back.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
Why can't they just look pretty and get their MRI?
You won't be needing this.
It's exactly like the never.
Oh my god.
The rest of my days lying on some beach with the woman I love, and Liam will end up shivved in some state penitentiary.
Not for you to condone it, but oh Jesus Christ.
You should seriously consider going
But
pro in that.
Liam would deserve all hellfire just striking him.
We need to work on communication.
You go get
Hi,
bollocked.
Dad. Nope. He's heading home right now.
I saw the time.
Give Logan my regards as you're shaking his hand goodnight. I'll be sure to call unexpectedly again.
And unless men might have taken advantage.
I was well compensated.
I bet.
Yeah.
Bought back my daughter's love.
It's a cool ride.
Oish.
I don't know, Veronica.
I track down the bad guys. Call you. You make the bust. You know
Come
what that makes
on.
everyone Sachs? A winner.
Yeah, it's a win-win scenario.
Mac around? Oh my god, are you one of Mac's friends?
Hello?
Sister? Mac's
I'm guessing she's the person that Max spoke about.
Veronica.
Parker.
So, I just love Mac. Like, love her. Like,
We
I
all
wish
do.
she was
Veronica doesn't look very infused. She's not Rocket. They all don't, to be fair.
My friend had everything stolen out of his car over at Hearst in the parking lot of Bennis Hall. All right.
That's nothing to cheer
I
about.
think someone here tonight might have seen something. My friend is offering a $100 reward for information that'll help him get his stuff back. We're back at that table if you know something.
There you go.
Or the van?
They're black dudes. Of course they were. And the van didn't have any windows. It was white, I think.
Is that all?
That's a lot. Where's our reward?
You didn't see squat. Motor, Munchkins.
You just gave a hunch.
Man,
But I thought she was half advice. When she hopped in, she pulled up a sweatshirt. She had a slamming bod. Goes tight, like she was wearing a fat suit.
Alright. Alright.
My little brother never cared about you, you know?
Do you really need to say
He was
that?
his beard.
Hey, you! What's your name? You're not supposed to be here.
You really need to say that shit?
Oh God, I am so lost. I'm just a dumb freshman who wandered.
I could probably understand that he was gonna, because that's it though, that's one of the concerns, isn't it? That Dick would have probably self-destructed about what happened with his brother. Everything coming out in the open. There's no, this isn't the path to go on.
I found this. Girl was selling it for $500. She had no idea what she had. You won't find one of these for under $5,000. But I'd be willing to let it go for $4.
All right.
That's it. That's my story.
All right, it is.
Smile. Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute!
Boom. Gone bird watching. Oh God. Is that what I think it is? Yeah.
Scorpions.
Vultures.
Hippies doing mushrooms, all kinds of bad stuff. And let's just wait it out. Yeah, someone will help us.
Amount of
I
patience.
bided my time for 5 years. What's a few more hours?
There you go.
Is this on the Empire State Building or the Chrysler Building?
That's actually the Space Needle in Seattle.
I have to remember not to debate my dad when it comes to architecture.
Can
I have a glass of water?
Sure.
She's gonna get caught, especially with the door being open and all. Oh. Oh.
What if I drop in unexpectedly? The other girls will have to...
Stop it. You know there's no one else. I only want you.
Oh, love! Love!
You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'll admit it, the kid looks good walking away. It's all me, too. Ass like Marky Mark and the entire Funky Bunch.
Oh, oh!
You're back. What the hell? What, you want a hug or something?
This isn't... He needs to see a
Does that sort of thing
therapist.
work with college girls? Because I'll tell you up front.
Is this the welcome wagon girl?
Yeah, that's her.
The girl in the photo is the welcome wagon girl.
All right.
Is the...
Wallace told me about your friend who's murdered.
Friend is a bit of a
Because
stretch.
I'm good at it, maybe?
I might actually get my stuff back.
I might actually get paid.
So is that guy from last night your boyfriend?
Yes! Yes, Veronica, yes is the answer!
Our tickets are in there, stuck in the mirror. Above her suggestion box and tip jar.
Jesus.
Well, frack. Give me your keys.
Oh, is Veronica gonna go? Yeah.
Mixed travel documents in the car. I'll just grab them, get out of here, give you kids some private time.
Hurry, Keith. We might not be able to contain ourselves.
Oh, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Oh, no, Vinny! Shit. No way.
Awfully cold night. Guess Kendall wasn't that great a judge of character after all.
Shit. Nah, so did he just kill Kendall off screen? I know there's the whole no body, no death, but that is pretty damning, of course, with Vinny, I guess, working with, not Cormac, well, not Liam, should I say, but Cormac.
I messed up bad.
Yeah, bud.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh, buddy. Shit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I know this is probably going to be a tough season, you know, watching it along, just because obviously, like I said, I mean, it was unresolved, wasn't it? Yeah, it was unresolved, was episode 16 of season 2. And I kind of had a feeling because, you know, Veronica Mars is a decent show, and they wouldn't leave, especially something sensitive like this, unresolved. And it would feel really wrong if they did leave it unresolved. So I'm kind of glad we are touching on it, so we can, you know, find out who done it. not necessarily, of course, what is happening and all of that, because it's going to be disheartening, and yeah. So and again, it will be a little bit of a tough watch, as the season goes on, and I don't know if this is going to be a, again, when it comes to a new season and all of that, they could structure things a little bit differently. And I don't know if this is necessarily going to be a season-long thing. Which it could be. But we'll see. But yeah. Damn the bloody Craigslist guy. The Fagin was his name? Yeah. He was right there all along, and yeah, so yeah. But that's it though. Like, I mean, I feel like that's pretty apt in terms of you know, sometimes you'll have people try to sell shit that like that they have stolen and all of that to get a bit of moolah, easy money. So it makes sense that, oh, I acquired it and I bought it for like so many $100, and yeah, so and it just makes real sense. Although they weren't expecting, oh, that's mine, that is mine. So yeah, but great episode. So did they just kill Kendall off screen? I mean, I know it's a stupid question, or it's more so a rhetorical question, because, again, it's damning. But, I mean, I'm just a bit baffled, just because, A, we always subscribe to the whole no body, no death thing, right? But also, B, it's Charisma Carpenter at the end of the day, so it's like, come on. I mean, maybe she was a bit busy at the time, I don't know, but and she could only do a quick appearance or something along those lines. In terms of this episode alone, I'm assuming this was always the plan in terms of, okay, well, she's gonna die either way. But in terms of how much she could do, yeah. So it's a shame because, you know, charisma's awesome. But yeah, good starting episode for season 3. Yeah, new setting, new opening intro. Like, in terms of the style as well, not just, of course, okay, well, some, you know, cast members are going to be bumped up to main. Some newbies are going to appear in this show and all of that. It's not just that, it's a completely well, not just in terms of visuals, but music as well. It's, well, not a completely new track, but it's like a kind of a remix, isn't it? So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, it's a new setting. We're now in college. We are now, yeah, we are in a new scenario. So, yeah, no longer are we, you know, at Neptune High. So, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting, like I said, to follow this season because, again, I mean, this could take the entirety of this season in terms of discovering who is, because of course we did have this be. It's funny because shows can sometimes do backdoor pilots, can't they, for, you know, a potential spin-off in the works that may or may not happen, for better or for worse. Like, for example, for better, we could do the what was it, episode 20 of season 4 for the Vampire Diaries, which led into the originals. For worst, Bloodlines, Supernatural. Never got picked up. We can see why. But I know this is like episode 16 of season 2 wasn't necessarily that, but it was teasing to, okay, well, this is what season 3 is going to be, basically. This is kind of like a backdoor episode to season 3, really. In terms of not just where Veronica's going to be. Obviously, that was still debatable at that point, but they were clearly setting it up for where Veronica was going to be for season 3, in terms of a next step on education, but also in terms of what we would be uncovering in season 3, in terms of, I guess, the main controversy of, in terms of the plot, because obviously we had the Lily Kane murder, we had the bus crash incident in season 2, so now we have this whole situation, and it's a very serious situation as well. So I know it's not exactly murder, and well, at least not yet, because obviously this could take a very extreme turn. Not just that though, but for mental health reasons as well. I mean, you have these women being raped and having their head completely shaved and all of that, and you can potentially understand, like, you could potentially have a situation and you could understand that this might potentially drive someone to maybe suicidal thoughts, because again, this whole thing is a very serious endeavor. So yeah, but it's not like the bus incident, or it's not like Lily Kane where it's like straight up murder and all of that. But it is still a very serious scenario to uncover, so yeah. And it's going to be very interesting to see where things go with some of the key some of the new key characters, I guess. I mean, apart from some of the, I guess, yeah, some of the more, like, established, I guess, teaching characters and all of that, like Professor Landry and Foyle, I think his name was, the person that Veronica upstaged completely in that whole murder mystery game, and like that kind of enrichment activity to kind of get to know one another. Yeah, there's like, I mean, to be fair, you can assume that they would fill in some of the, like, roles that were there at Neptune in terms of, you know, teaching staff and all of that, like Clemens, of course. And, of course, we're going to miss him. But in terms of characters who will no doubt be closely associated to Veronica, you know, like, you've got characters like Piers, and you've got characters like Parker. Of course, Parker being one of the people affected by what's happening at Hearst. And Piz, very interesting character, like, especially, you know, that scene where they were where they were just seated. That was just such a great scene, by the way, just for many layers, and I'll get into it, but he's very, very interesting in terms of connecting himself to Veronica. So, yeah, but, yeah, there's also the matter of, like, in terms of going over the season, not just, of course, what's happening at Hearst, but also, I mean, the Fitzpatricks are definitely going to get themselves, like, they're definitely going to get themselves massively involved in terms of the Mars storyline, in terms, I mean, Cormac was out for blood against Keith and all of that, so, yeah. Now, I will say, I low-key worry. I mean, I was not going to give Cormac the benefit of the doubt in terms of, all right, we'll trust him and all of that. I did like the interactions, don't get me wrong, but I was aware in my gut that there might be something a little bit off, and something off there was, because, yeah. I mean, obviously, once Keith left the house and went to his car, I kind of expected something to go down, and even Keith was like, oh, please don't tell me Vinny's made a deal with Liam and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if Vinny himself's made some kind of arrangement with Cormac, or if Cormac got a good idea. I don't know. But one thing is for certain, I would say, is that Cormac is going to be a problem this season. So, and I think that might elevate the severity of the Fitzpatricks because they were really ruthless and they were really aggravating in season 2. But now Cormac, who, I mean, was talked about before, I believe, Like he had, what was it? He had a little bit of a pact with Kendall, and yeah. So yeah. But again, Kendall dying. I mean, that's it though. I want to be in denial. Again, for some reason, this seems to be a constant theme going on here because, yeah. But I do want to be in a little bit of denial in terms of consequences happening with characters. Because, like I said, last episode, I was in complete denial, although that was more emotional based, I would say, with Keith and the plane. And thankfully, the denial paid dividends. But even I'm saying Weevil, and I guess it's kind of confirmed in the, main credits and all of that, or the main intro, should I say. But even so, I wouldn't imagine that's the last we're going to see Weevil, so, yeah. But again, when it comes to Kendall, I'm more so in the boat of denial because of the fact that, again, no body, no death. We subscribe to that rule, as well as the fact that it's charisma. But at the same time, it's damning. It's damning. Unless Kendall pulled a fast one, or they have some kind of plan, like improvised. Which, wouldn't make sense in a way because, of course, Kendall paid Keith, we found out in this episode, to get away from it all, especially the Fitzpatricks and all of that. So, yeah. Would have made sense if they, screwed him over and all of that and took his money again, but there's no way. There's no way that Kendall surely survived, right? Or they had a plan, did Cormac and Kendall. So, yeah. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it is going to be very interesting again to go over this season. One of the things that I do have in mind, I would say, is how I would say character driven this season might be in terms of, because there's one thing that does stick to my mind, I would say, in relation to that, and that's Piz asking the question, why do you do this? To Veronica. I mean, the entire scene where they were just sitting waiting for the inevitable to drop when it comes to Fagin getting busted and all of that. So, yeah. At first I thought, when Veronica was looking over the files and all of that, maybe that when it came to this whole situation with the welcome wagon, I think it was, yeah. I thought that because I think I even mentioned it before as well, like but that was more so in jest, that Foyle may have had some kind of involvement, maybe, I don't know, because of course we know there was a woman involved in all of that, but there could have been a second party, and there was a second party, so yeah, boom, so. But with Fagin, I mean, again, it makes sense, obviously, with people stealing shit and all of that and selling and reselling it. Easy money, really. But they weren't accounting for not just the expertise of Veronica, of course, but also they weren't expecting Veronica and Piz to show up in terms of, the guitar and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, it was yeah, it was really, really fun to see Fagin get busted and all of that, with Veronica and Piz just, absolutely enjoying the scene, like enjoying inevitability play out, because that's it though. Not only is Veronica going to get this done, but it's just entertaining to watch the reaction of the guilty party get busted, thinking they got away with it and they didn't. So yeah, the only thing they were missing was popcorn, just to relish in this moment, because that's it though. They were relishing in Fagin getting busted. So yeah, but again, the other part of that moment was Piz talking about, why do you do this? So I do like the kind of personal journey that we might be uncovering, because I feel like there are going to be quite a few cases of that, maybe with Dick, maybe with Mac as well, because of course the whole thing with Beaver has affected her, bless her soul. So yeah, maybe even Wallace as well. So I'm really intrigued to discover further of that, but that stuck to my mind, that quote, so it's going to be very interesting to see. And that's it though. Veronica was even stumped herself, like posing that question to herself. So yeah, but yeah, it was great. But yeah, like I said, Piz was a very interesting character, and I'm excited to see where things go. I did like Parker's energy and all of that as well. Obviously up until the final moment. So yeah, but that's it. I mean, I'm really concerned with the women in this season, especially just because of, like, especially at Hearst, because of the serial rapist going around. So, yeah. But it was a really, really great opening episode, even with Dick on the scene as well. Now, yeah, I mean, obviously there was that kind of, there was that opening scene from Dick and all of that. But we then got him approaching Mac, and that was always going to be a very difficult conversation. But I didn't like the fact that he was, if anything, blaming Mac, if anything, in regards to, well, not with how things panned out and all of that, but there was guilt being thrown towards Mac, and it wasn't right. But of course, when it comes to Dick at the moment, we make no secret about the fact that he has been a bit of an ass, and he has been true to his name, a dick. But again, this is another example of personal journeys I'm intrigued to explore in season 3, because again, that was the thing that kind of defined him, but he's been he's self-destructing, which is sad, but I kind of expect, it is a sad thing to say, but obviously one of the, I guess, questions coming into this season was, how is what happened to Beaver going to affect Dick? Because he is, he was someone who was so confident, and he was, pretty much an ass, 99% of the time. Now he is, he is being reckless, and not just in terms of how he's approaching people and all of that, but he is essentially asking to get beaten up and all of that. He doesn't care anymore. He's completely lost. He's completely broken. So, yeah, and it is heartbreaking, because that's it though. With Dick, it's not like this is your standard situation when it comes to his behavior. He's traumatized. He is hurt. He is absolutely broken by what happened to Cassidy. And I am glad that Logan is there. Of course, he has been very questionable in the past and all of that, but he needs some, Dick does need a someone to rely on, because he is completely broken. And yeah, so, and it makes all the more sense as well with Logan, with especially what he went through in season 2 to be there for someone who is completely because you got to think, this is after with Logan in season 2, this was after finding out about Aaron killing Lily, And obviously the breakup between him and Veronica, as well as the fact that he was being accused of killing Felix. Logan went through quite the ringer, and yeah, so, and now it's gonna be, it is heartbreaking, honestly, with where Dick's at the minute. Like, I don't condone the characters, so you know, whatsoever and all of that, but again, I think with this season, it's going to be very interesting to explore his character and all of that, because this might put him on a bit of a upwards path, if that makes sense. Not necessarily, oh, he has to, you know, swim through shit and all of that to come out clean the other side, I guess. But I feel like, obviously, once he... because right now we are seeing him at, I think, the most hurt. I mean, I could be wrong. Episode 2 and 3 might have him go a full breakdown or whatever, but we haven't seen him this broken or this vulnerable ever before. Because that's not who Dick is. But obviously this whole incident has traumatized him, has completely fucked him up. So yeah, but it will be interesting to you know, see where things are going to go. But yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Really enjoyed the introduction of these new characters, you know, into, like, especially with Piz and his connection to Veronica. I'm excited to see that escalate as the season goes on. Hoping that he's not anyone dodgy, because that's my worry when it comes to, hey, new characters who seemingly are going to be a staple for this season. Do they have a hidden agenda? So that's always my worry when I'm always suspicious when it comes to new characters. Especially when it comes to, like, because I think I was especially like this when it came to Broadchurch as well. Whenever there's a new character, I'm like, okay, I'm watching you. I'm always on alert when it comes to new characters on a show. Do they have some kind of hidden agenda? So I mean, with Jackie, obviously she was involved quite a bit in terms of season 2, and she didn't really have anything nefarious going down with her. I mean, yeah, she kind of lied about who she was, but I mean, it's not like she was a secret killer or a secret, you know, that there was something evil about her. She just didn't bring up she just twisted the truth about her mom being a model and the fact that she is a mom and all of that. She didn't even include that because, that didn't come up. Like, no one's gonna be, are you a mom or all of that? Like, no one can exactly bring that up, can they? Because it's not like, you don't just say that randomly out of the blue to break the metaverse or whatever, in terms of cuckoo, the meta pigeon, as I call it. So just with the obviously ending of season 2 where it was revealed she was a mom. So yeah, but like I said, I'm always a bit wary when it comes... Oh, weary? Wary? Weary? Yeah, weary. Yeah. When it comes to new characters who are going to be a main player for a season. Just because I'm like, I hope you're a good person. Because I don't want to get suspicious just because, hey, new person on the scene who wasn't part of the main ensemble of season 1 and all of that. So, yeah. I know that Beaver was, like, I know Cassidy was a part of season 1 and all of that, and he ultimately was a, you know, character that was the main baddie in season 2, but you gotta think of Woody Goodman as well, when, you know, he was, I guess, a massive player for season 2, and then he ended up being shady as hell. Kendall, for crying out loud, right? So, yeah. But, we'll see where things go. We've got, like... this is only for episode 1 of season 3, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!